reason to get out my mind, please. I've been so lost that I can't.
Now, as you can see, people, I have just filmed a good 10 minutes of this YouTube just to find out the aux was not plugged in. But we're not going to abandon the video. We're just going to start from here. As you can see, I've had my pre-workout oats, which I kind of tried to show you then. I was actually doing a little tutorial. 125 grams of oats, 10 grams of dark chocolate, 1.5 scoops of whey protein, some berries, and a handful of cereal. To make it look nice, it's like a birthday cake. We're training rather early today, a bit earlier than normal. I believe it is 8 o'clock in the morning. Not only does that mean I get pre-workout, because I've been trying to cut my pre-workout off after 2 o'clock, just so I can sleep a lot better. Hashtag not optimal. But yeah, we've got an upper session, which is basically just going to be back. I think I've only got one chest movement in there because my chest is actually more of a dominating dominating muscle. Sometimes I think people look at down on training up people in the morning. It does not make sense at all. I think sometimes people look down on training in the morning because obviously you're not going to have carbohydrates in your system as much as you would at the end of the day. So therefore, muscle glycogen stores are not going to be fully saturated. But I'm a busy man today. I've got university. I've also got my dissertation to do. I've also got some coaching things to do. So I woke up a little bit earlier. And we're going to go to the gym now. Conviction to the dome, 300 mgs of caffeine, and by the time I take it, it'll be beautiful. But I'm going to stop waffling on. Hopefully this is recording, and hopefully you can actually hear me. And hopefully you appreciate me not abandoning this YouTube video, because I was this close. This close. Hopefully you can fucking hear me. So we have just done our 2 lighter sets. Now we are on a little bit of a heavier set, pretty simply. Using cuff lateral raises is very good. Obviously, hashtag optimal. But realistically, do I enjoy the movement? Yes. So I'm going to progress in it. One big thing I see a lot of people doing with lateral raises is just absolutely going full momentum. Now, yes, there's probably a time and a place for it, maybe right at the end of a workout, quote unquote metabolic stress. But just make sure you are like in control of the change of direction of the movement with the muscle group you're trying to target. Like you'll see me doing these very, very slowly. And that's quite normal. And that has to be something you should strive towards. Like weight doesn't always mean progress. But also know when you can chuck a bit of weight on the machine and get a bit aggressive with it. But yeah, we have got our heavier set now. So we're gonna kind of rip this off, but my shoulders are pretty fried, I'm not gonna lie. We are now on to incline dumbbell press, pretty simple. This is one of those movements which is weird because when I was very, very heavy, I used to be able to press something like 65s, and I believe my top set at the moment is 42.5. So it's one of those things we're kind of running back up, but we're not rushing. I'm only an 80 kilo male. I'm not meant to be pressing 65 kilo dumbbells yet. I haven't earned the right to. So we're gonna work up to our top set, which again, probably gonna try 42.5 today. And again, been just sticking out that weight recently, really trying to kind of focus on rinsing the eccentric again, as I kind of say, making sure we're not getting too carried away with form. But let's see how 30s move. 30s moving nice. Jesus. Ooh. See, I made a reel about this the other day on Instagram. a lot of people will kind of see me doing sort of like a D-handle movement and think I'm that optimal sort of guy. And I will always kind of preach it, but most optimal thing you can do is fucking train hard, and the thing you can consist to over like a long period of time. I quite enjoy a D-handle movement. I feel like I can get nice and stable, press against a pad, and you can't tell me it hasn't grown my back. You can angle it quite nicely, you can get nice and locked in. But yeah, mainly, you just want to train fucking hard. Simple as. Simple fucking as. Right, so we have got planned here a horizontal lap-biased row, but it needs to be chest supported. So we've tried to make a little B-Tech setup on the cable stack, which I can already tell is going to be awkward as fuck to get into. But we move, and we're going to try it, so let's get it. Sweet. Oh, that's hard to get out. That was funny to watch. It was effectively a head-supported fucking lat row, not a chest-supported one. And literally the amount of pressure going through my head in that set was so funny. A full stack of bastards as well. Session done. It was a decent one, I have to say. Never really the biggest fan of morning sessions, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Pretty simple. Got a fairly good pump, obviously. Less carbs in my system, so I mean, I tried to get like 2 litres of water in before I trained, just so obviously pump is very much fueled by hydration. Hydrate and caffeinate. But yeah, we're gonna take a rest off, see how we're looking. Say it is definitely weird transitioning back to being a bit more watery, a bit bulkier. I mean, I'm probably not bulky compared to a lot of people. You've kind of seen yourself at like at 5% fat body mass. Obviously it's going to feel a little bit weird. I mean, training's going well, the pumps are great, I don't feel like shit, so we'll take that as a win, and we're looking very full. This kind of weird period, kind of taken it as regaining that tissue, which I lost during my like, last month of prep, because realistically I probably did get a little bit complacent with training. Stuff like that, so obviously I was going to lose some muscle. You lose muscle anyway, so this kind of time period I don't mind getting a little bit fluffier, a bit quicker, because I'm looking to get that back fat tissue pretty simply. But yeah, no, good session. I'd call it a 7 out of 10. But yeah, we're gonna go home and make some scran now. Now I've got university in about 45 minutes. Ice cream, liquid carbs, honey post-workout, goat, 50 grams of the bastard. If I've got 50 grams in there, just about. We've got 40 there. Yeah. Oh, that's how you know we're running low on fumes. 2 more grams, 50 grams of honey cereal. We will stick 75 grams of that, but we can only fit so much on the top of it. So then the rest will go into a bowl and we'll just shove it in. Now yes, presentation is always key. However, when you are in a rush and you just need to get the food in you, protein ice cream do be the goat. In this meal, there's about 100 grams of carbohydrates in ice cream. And then also, like I said, can't actually fit 75 grams of cereal in here. So we took the rest in the bowl and then basically just scoop it in and then just scran that. And again, it's like 110 grams of carbs, good 30-40 grams of protein in here, and like obviously we try and include less fat because it's a post-workout meal, of course. We're gonna go scran this and then we're gonna go to university because I'm still a student and I've got about 40 minutes now, so yeah, nice. So the time is 20 to 4 and now we are doing our cooking. Simply just some chicken breast, as you saw, some eggs for the fats, and also some rice. One thing I actually found myself personally is I actually really enjoy cooking. Like putting on a podcast, spending some time enjoying actually making the food, making the veg, all that sort of stuff. As an individual, I do enjoy cooking. And I think if you struggle to eat in terms of putting on weight, which I don't understand how a lot of people like, in terms of putting on weight, like I find it very easy. But that's probably because I've got access to knowledge in terms of certain oats, learning certain foods such as oats, which you can make as calorie dense as you need to. But also keep your presentation nice. Learn that if it's nice on the eye, you're most likely going to eat it. And also number 2, learn your calorie dense foods. Oats, sourdough, bagels, jam, honey, stuff like that. Very interesting, I have to say. The thing I'm definitely not going to do is get back up to 110 kilo Drew. We don't need to do that. Like I've already put on a significant amount of muscle since post-show. Don't get me wrong, I've put on fat as well. Whoa, Drew's put on some fat. I think I kind of needed to put on some fat, to be fair. And a lot of water weight. So weight is sitting around 80 kilos, maybe just under 81 kilos. And I'm feeling big. I do not look 81 kilos. Hopefully, as you saw, and maybe you agree. Yeah, we're gonna wolf down this food very quickly because it's about to be done. Ooh, it is getting chilly again. It's getting to that time of year, and I'm not necessarily too fat. So, bear in mind people who are in prep, you must be fucking freezing. I spent about 2 hours at Cafe Nero ticking off some fucking wins for the day. Wins for the day being my university work. I had a bit of coaching work on my side, of course. Link in bio if you're interested. Free consult calls are going. But yeah, I guess this is gonna signal the start of a bulk actually. Again, my aims for the start of this bulk is first of all, not get ridiculously heavy. I don't need to get to like 110 kilos. Don't get me wrong, I'm not worried to put on body fat. I just want to get ridiculously strong and enjoy training again. I think some weak points I need to bring up are especially my lats. My upper back is quite overpowering compared to my lat. My glutes, my shoulders, and my hamstrings. But all the other body parts, I'm just gonna make stupidly big anyway, because that's just funny. Now, I'm gonna go make some pita pizza, because that slaps. 18 grams of carb per fold of pita bread. You can make yourself a little pizza with different toppings. It's brilliant. And then I'm gonna go do some rock climbing. Bodybuilder, rock climbing? What do you mean? Basically, before prep, one of the other activities I used to do alongside bodybuilding was rock climbing and like mountaineering, like hiking, because that's something I actually really enjoy. And it's quite a nice escape from bodybuilding sometimes, because bodybuilding can be quite intense. So the other day, I was like, you know what? We're gonna sign up to my membership again. So we're gonna go rock climbing. So let me know if you guys would want to see that or something like that. Actually, now comment down below what you guys actually want to see. Do you want to just see more of these vlog sort of style stuff where I kind of keep you up to date with a week in my life, doing weekly videos, or do you want to see some other stuff? If you do, comment down below. But anyway, that's going to be it for the YouTube video. Lots of love. Code Drew at checkout at Full Bore Sports for a discount. Online coaching link is in the bio. Go follow me on IG, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.